Here we go as the revs go up for the 450 main event. Who's it going to be? The gate's down. B with a great jump, leading them in and out of that first corner. Going to grab that whole shot. Our game in second. Who's that? There we got
Lamarok
Sluds.
just cut the trap.
He literally just did it. Oh my god, he did.
Yeah.
Make it easy
Bye-bye.
for us. Make it a little bit more easy for us. Why don't you?
Bye-bye. But other than that, his mechanic told him he got black flagged. Reed's out here in the lead with Stargame in second, and Smuds right there in third. Good they're out of battle.
I didn't even bother with the black flag this time. I just straight up ejected his ass. Like in first lap. I don't even want him on my results.
I don't think it would have counted anyways. His lap.
Oh yeah, I know. I just don't even want him to get results.
Smudge just goes in and takes out Stargame. Puts him over the corner.
Hostility early. Our game not going to be happy about that.
Where is Rax? 8th. Really, we're just fighting for second right now, aren't we? I'll go take a look.
Yeah, that's a good question. Thank you.
I'm not mistaken, I think it's Reed, right?
Reed didn't race most of the season, so probably not.
Okay, so, no, it's not Reed, it's Hunter. Hunter and Dizzle. Hunter has 129 points, and Dizzle has 99.
So over a point difference, over a race lead, like over a race difference between them. So unless Dizzle makes points on Hunter in this race, Hunter will lock up second today.
Yeah. Where is Dizzle? He's back in 10th.
Yeah,
Hunter's
so
moved his way up into the third.
definitely looking like if things keep going the way they are, that it will be Hunter claiming that second place in the championship officially tonight.
And I think 4th is still a good battle. 3rd, really. Yeah, 3rd all the way back to 9th. 3rd to 9th is 99 points all the way to 81 points.
Oh, that's definitely close. 3rd's still definitely up for grabs. Can Dizzle keep it?
Yeah. Dizzle, KFC, Dr. Geo, Stargame, Smuds, Cooper. Okay.
So
hey,
out of those people,
I'll be right back.
okay. So out of those people, it's Smuds and Geo and Smuds, Geo, and Dizzle basically, because Cooper backed out of the night's race. And KFC got banned, so he's not racing anymore. Even though he did try to register and confirm tonight. I wonder if he finally learned tonight that he's actually been banned, even though I told him he was gone a long time ago. But how about Smuds taking the lead away from Reed? And starting to try and pull away as he's working into some lappers here. Getting by both Fish and Fish 2 here. And now they're going to get by Terror. W lapper from Terror. See if they can get by Shiesty just as smoothly. And who's that in front of him? I'm not sure. Slowen. Oh, and Slowen causing Smuds to go down with a little bit of a cross jump. Slowen, gotta be better. Gotta make sure you're not cross jumping these guys like crazy. Get out of the way. Stop jumping from one side of the track to the other. As you just did it again on the finish line a second ago. I know we make mistakes, but that was definitely preventable on the finish line. Really hope that Smuts can get back up there and challenge Reed for this win. It would suck if he lost it purely because of that lapper. As Sloan goes down, thankfully did not collect Stargame with him. The Stargame gets by in third. So it is Reed, Smuds, and Stargame closing in third. As they have gotten away from everybody else. Hunter and actually Jake. I'm actually surprised that Jake is as far back as he is. I'm not quite sure how far back he was on the start though. As Smuds makes a mistake and Stargame gets by. How did Terror ruin your race? From being a hazard? Like, just as much as you were? I don't know. Saying, you guys, not trying to diss you or anything, but if you're both riding back there, you're probably both just being hazards. Just like I would be. Not like he went in there purposely trying to ruin your race. Hope you know that. Taylor would never do that on purpose. Like, well, that's the site. What happened? Oh, Smuds having an awful lap, has lost all kinds of ground on the leaders. It is now between Stargame and Reed. Can Stargame close in enough on Reed and go after that lead? W lapper from Zeit getting out of the way for Stargame. W lapper from Holmes as well. Like Reed managed to get by Carson and RPM or Braxton pretty well, I should say. Around Terror pretty well there. Oh, and Terror into the top blocks is going to stay off the track to make sure he doesn't affect anybody. Holding the inside so those guys get by. Oh, that was close. Well, you know, yeah, that was really close. But it looks like in all the lappers, Stargame not quite getting by as fast as Reed has. A little bit of clear track in front of this next guy. So let's see if he can try and close back in on. If he can get by Shiesty, that is. Come on, Shiesty. Move. Oh. Alright, yeah, you let him by now. But yeah, that's gonna allow Reed to get a pretty solid lead. Lappers are wild on this track, how much they're getting into them. Reed actually putting Dr. Geo a lap down. It is honestly crazy how much faster one guys in the 450 class can be sometimes, and how much more consistent they can be putting this many guys a lap down. And I mean, first, so many people in this race are not really that slow. It's just once you get to about probably a little past midway in the pack, it starts slowing down. I'm pretty sure pretty much everybody in here was at least in the 51, like between 50 to 55, so definitely a bit of a gap to the back. But like I said with earlier tonight and all weekend pretty much, everybody's over Supercross. The numbers are dwindling. We're ready to go outside. Honestly, dude, with how low the numbers are, it's just like, anybody still really close in the front? Yeah, well, Novice is. Yeah, I can't do that. I'll tell you right now, if all the championships are wrapped up at this round, I might have even put out a vote being like, did we skip the next round? Take a break? Wait for Moto? But, nah. Thinking about it, one of the championships is really close. We'll give them that other round still. Oh, Jake has managed to get up to second? He has. Where's our leader? There he is. Looking forward to seeing what timing and scoring says the next time it comes around here, because I'm really curious if he's actually, I know he got into second, but if he's actually cutting in the read or not. No, it doesn't look like it. Same time though, he is in those lappers at the moment. Wonder if he will when he hits some clear track a little bit. Not that there's that much of that right now. Pretty much everywhere. There's people everywhere on certain parts of the track. But it will be interesting if he manages to do that. In the meantime, let's hang out here, let him come to the whoops a little bit while we wait to see Rax and Hunter come through. They look like they're, according to time and scoring, those guys should be close. Here comes Rax. Oh, Rax and Dizzle. Buds and Hunter are back behind them. good ride from Dizzle. He had a bad start after almost winning that heat earlier. And he's worked his way up to battle with our points leader. And already 450 champ this year. Pretty solid battle between Dizzle and Rax here. Good to watch. For that fourth place spot on track. Oh, it looks like Rax is kind of pulling away from Dizzle a little bit here. So what looked like was going to be a pretty solid battle. It doesn't look like much of a battle anymore. Here comes our race leader as he goes tumbling at the end of the whoops. Here comes our race leader, Reed, but he better not make any more mistakes here. This race is not over. Jake is on the move. And Reed's giving him a little bit of help going down there.
Rambo, you gotta kick this no shiesty kid. He's just cutting track and killing the person I'm trying to battle.
Cutting track? Anytime I watched him, he wasn't cutting.
Nah, he's cutting right now. He just fucking... Fuck! He just fucked me. He's cutting across track, hitting people, doing dumb shit. He literally made me go from like 10th right down to 15th or something. And made me kill Jake in the process.
He's gone.
Nearly killed Jake. Okay, cool.
Yeah, and to be honest, I'm to the point where I'm at. I had no tolerance for that shit. People start cutting the track and stuff, I'm just fucking banning them. Like dirty racing and stuff, protests and everything, but if people are just doing stupid shit like that, I'm not even wasting time with sending them. They're just catching a ban. But this lead battle is looking, it's like it's starting to get close here. Jake is definitely closing in on Reed. We got about a minute and a half plus 1 lap left to go in this race. Can Jake get there and take the win? Or can Reed hold on? Oh, and Reed is down. Somehow does not collect Jake, but Jake takes the lead. And Smuds, who I thought had a shot at winning, or leading some laps and winning this one earlier on when he was up front and out front for a little bit. Actually a lap down behind these guys, just trying to hang with now. Kind of crazy to think. But I didn't call this as well. It looks like Jake had made a mistake as Reed got back by. The battle is definitely on between these two. Reed should stop trying to blitz and go to the jump line in the whoops. It seems like that's one of his big problems here. Jake has already started doing that. Oh, and Reed off the track and down right before the finish line. I'll lose all kinds of time on Jake. That might be all it takes for Jake to win this thing. But yeah, Reed leading for so long. But Jake was able to close the gap on him thanks to a little bit of help from Reed making some mistakes and going down as well. And now Jake crosses the finish line to take the white flag for the last lap with almost a 5-second lead now. So barring any big mistakes, Jake will be our main event winner tonight. Jake takes that main event win. Reed in second. Stargame in third. And then the last two guys in the lead lap are going to be Dizzle and Rax. There's Dizzle right there hitting the triple quad. And Rax coming eventually. There he is. And here comes Dizzle across the finish line to take that 4th place tonight. And Rax in 5th. Hunter 6th. Smud 7th. Bruce 8th. Burger 9th. Sight 10th. Monster 11th. Carson 12th. Fish number 2 13th. Holmes 14th. Sloan 15th. And Terror in 16th, as the rest have retired.